Hey guys, it's me. I'm back again. So, what I didn't tell y'all about that 2 hour, 110 mile ride one way was that having this bike with no fairing in the windshield, in the cold, the ride totally tore my body up, y'all. Like, going there, I was good. Like, we got there, other than being frozen, gremlin hands. Um, I got off the bike. I was fine. We went and ate and did a ride immediately following, and I was good that day. But by the time we finished doing all the things right around that day, and then going to bed and waking up the next morning to ride back, I was sore and was sore for 2 days. Like my arms hurt, my legs hurt, my thighs hurt. Well, on the way back, the wind was so strong that I didn't have a fairing. I was just getting, it was like, it was like bobblehead, but bobblehead on bobble body, like fighting it, like fighting to hold the bike. And I don't think in my mind that I had conceptualized how much that is like mimicking maybe being in a car accident or literally in a fight, in a tussle, where you're like tussling around. But the wind was so strong, it like I felt like I'd been fighting. I had bruises, and it was like I had a knockout, drag out fight with somebody, and was just super duper sore. Almost like soreness if you've ever been in a car accident, the soreness the day after, right? Just from the shock of it all, and muscles tensing up and all the things. And honestly, because I don't have a fairing on that bike, I tend to be like riding kind of tense as I'm, trying to control the bike. And so that doesn't help. That's like the mimic of you seeing somebody getting ready to hit you in a car accident and your body tensing up. And so that also contributed to the soreness that I feel or felt after that ride. And so I will just say that I probably learned a valuable lesson about the benefits of having a bike with a front fairing on it. Haven't experienced it yet, so I don't know that it's all positive and good, but that is what I'm learning, that there probably is some positiveness in trying to help conceal and block out some of that wind, and you're not fighting and with the wind, because literally not only was the bike fighting with the wind, but my whole body was fighting with the wind. And so riding long distance, I definitely say wear comfortable clothes. I had on a much more comfortable like outfit of clothing going on the ride than coming back. And coming back, it was like I was fighting the wind, fighting the bike, and fighting my body armor, what I had on, to like keep myself together. So I think that also like contributed and made the whole ride back worse. But you have to take all those things into consideration. So you want to think about your comfort, but you want to think about your safety first. So there's a balance in that. You definitely want to make sure that your body is warm if you're in the cold. So I had on several layers, from thermal undergarments with the fleece lining specifically for riding or in skiing or in cold weather, mixed with stuff on top of that, mixed with another hoodie, mixed with a jacket. Definitely make sure to have on the shield, the bakalovs, or I don't know the exact name and how you pronounce it, so don't quote me on that. But y'all know the things you put over your head and cover your head and come up over your face and keep your eyes out. That definitely put warmth to the face, even though I wear a full face helmet or an open bottom, because I don't like to feel like everything's constrained. I look claustrophobic and freak out a little bit with all this tightening. But anyways, having that to keep the cold air from just hitting directly on my face, all those things had my body good. Again, like I said, from that ride, I just had the gremlin fingers. It was a little warmer when we came back, so I only got the gremlin fingers for like the first half of the ride. The second half was fine. I was all right. Was able to work my fingers, control my hands. But yeah, you want to make sure you're comfortable. So riding long hauls, more anything over an hour, especially, requires a lot of comfort, even an hour. And the one thing I learned on this too, for all my new riders, is I had my GPS set and I was leading the way. GPS on a motorcycle when you're on open road and uncomfortable with like freezing fingers or uncomfortable clothing or just not in a comfortable position or you're fighting the wind all the time. It's like being on the treadmill telling yourself, I need to do 2 miles and I've been on here 15 minutes and I hadn't even got to a mile yet. Like that's how it feels. Like you watching that clock go and I haven't made it even halfway to where I need to go. Like, yeah, it's stressful. Or I'm gonna walk 45 minutes. I'm only 10 minutes in. Oh my God, I got such a long ways to go. Like that's how it feels when you're watching that GPS mileage or miles tick down to your destination and the timing. And so it's a psychological play. I just want to let y'all know that when you're in these elements, because I had to keep telling myself multiple times, oh, I got 10 minutes. And clearly it said like 20, 25, but 10 minutes. Think of it as 10. It's just 10 quick minutes. We'll be there. So it's a lot of work. It's exhaustion. You definitely have to be in good physical condition, I think, to do open road rides. And again, just prepare from a comfort standpoint, and how you're dressed and, make sure you're prepared for the elements. It did also, before I go, start drizzling and raining a little bit on our way back. And if you're a rider, you gotta stick it out and do what you gotta do because you gotta get to where you want to go. And so we definitely were not stopping. It didn't do a lot. The sun was coming out, so it was more like the sprinkle rain, luckily. But you just gotta be prepared is what I'll say to that. Also, for those though who do plan to do a long ride, we'll link a good travel bag that I found that was great, especially for my ladies that want to ride, because we need our things. The guys, my husband, if you're like him, just take whatever bare minimum, throw it in some saddlebags and move on. I need my things, ladies. I know y'all can relate. You need your things. So I have a good travel bag for my ladies who ride that you put on your back. It's very comfortable. I had 2 pairs of shoes in there, clothes, all my toiletries and everything. And I didn't even feel the bag. Like it wasn't heavy. I didn't even know it was on my back. And it just strapped on very lightweight and worked magnificent. So I will share that in the link of this video, or in the comments of this video, a link so that those who are interested can go purchase the bag. Okay. Well, that's all for my long haul ride that was 2 hours, 110 miles one way. So really was 220 miles roughly, round trip. And that wasn't counting the miles I did in between getting there and coming back. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. I learned a lot. I pre-did a lot from past experience, but I learned what not to do and other things I would do differently going forward for sure. So stay tuned to our channel for more tips and tricks and just to hear more about this riding journey that we're on. We'll catch you later. Bye, guys.